Hi, boys and girls. This is Miss Palafox. Happy last day of school. Happy Friday. I wanted to finish out this academic school year by reading to you guys one last read aloud. And I also wanted to give you guys a quick message and just say we really miss you. We hope you have a good summer. We know this is not the year we expected or we wanted, but you guys all did awesome in distance learning. And just thank you for jumping on board with us. This was something new for all of us, and you guys did an amazing job. We are truly proud of you, and we really, really miss you. Today, I wanted to end by reading some of my favorite books. Well, one of them I already read to you guys, The Invisible String. I'm talking about how there's an invisible string that connects us all. But there's a second book to it called The Invisible Web that talks about a web that connects us all in a big web. And I really wanted to share this with you and close out because that is exactly what we all are. Even though we're far away from each other, we are all connected. So I'm going to go ahead and share it. The Invisible Web. The very best news ever has begun to spread all over the world, one heart at a time, shouted from the mountaintops. Every single one of us is connected to those we love by invisible strings. I hope you can see the pictures. That means Giovanna and her daddy are always together, even though he moved to a new house. Omar can feel the tugs of love from his parents, even though he is living far away at school. Mr. Chang feels like Mrs. Chang is close by, even though she died a very long time ago. And you, at this very moment, may feel the string of someone close to you, even though they aren't there. You can't see it, but it's real. Do you guys feel my little tug? I'm tugging because I miss you all. Our strings reach to everyone we know. They travel far and wide to families and friends, classmates and coaches, to bus drivers and babysitters, neighbors and pets, to aunts and uncles, to grandparents and grandchildren, and countless other people. And all of those people have hundreds of strings. Soaring high over rocky peaks and across the seven seas, deep in jungles and valleys, and winding through the busiest of cities, all these strings crisscross one another and create a nest that covers the planet, interlacing us together, cradling us forever, the invisible web. So there's an invisible web that begins to connect us all, if you can see. The web has no borders and wraps every continent. Within it lives butterflies, flowers, starfish and seahorses, lions and ants, rivers and snowstorms, and all human beings. Giovanna, Omar, Mr. Chang, and of course, you and me too. Some say it even reaches to our ancestors and to those we cherish in the beyond. One tug on a string sends love to every one of us, and it wovens together into a divine earth. And that means just one good deed travels across the entire web. Everything is linked. Do you see the strings connecting us all? But sometimes folks forget when they can't feel their strings, they forget about the invisible web, and that's when strings get tangled. Like when lonely Luisa isn't invited to sit with anyone at her school at lunchtime, or when sad Stefano wishes his friend Marcos wasn't so bossy when they played, or when Mrs. Pato struggles at work without help and she just wants to quit. Even violence and war can erupt when too many of us forget the web. When strings are ignored, they can become weak and begin to unravel. But the more people who care for the web, the stronger it remains. The web feels like every parent since the beginning of time, holding and protecting each one of us in millions of times, holding and protecting us in their gentle arms. What could be stronger than all of those hands holding us close? So many supportive fingers can always find a way to untangle strings so that love can flow again. But it's up to every one of us to spread the word. Our time is right now. As we tell our family and friends, sisters will remind brothers, who will write to cousins, who will call their great-grandparents, who will just nod and smile as if they always knew. If we remember the web and tug it often, nobody will ever be left out. We will see each other more clearly. The people of the world will look into each other's eyes. They will smile at one another, and then one of them will cry. They always want to help. And they do. Marcos apologizes to Stefano, who forgives his friend, and they have even more fun playing. Someone helps Mrs. Pito at work and tells her what a great job she's doing. She remembers that she is important and feels happy. And Liza feels warm and bubbly inside when a few of the kids in class ask her to join them under the tree for lunch. She knows right then and there the invisible web is real. After school, Luisa cries with joy as she strokes her cat, who purrs the news of the stars. And the stars whisper the secret to the clouds, who share with the songbirds, who serenade the world with these exquisite melody of love at the start of each morning and all during the day. Until, as the invisible web glitters in the magic of twilight, the owl takes over and hoots the news throughout the night. The invisible web is alive. Its time is right now. It breathes as we breathe. It breathes as we breathe, pulsating all over the earth, the single heartbeat of life and love. And do you know what that makes us all? One very big family. The end. Boys and girls, I really hope you enjoyed the read aloud. I just want to say to you one more time that we miss you and that we hope you have a great summer. And remember, there's always an invisible web that connects us all and makes us one big family. So even though we haven't seen each other in a while, we love you, we miss you, and we are always going to be family. So have a great summer, boys and girls. Bye.